So hey, what's up guys, today I'm back with a new Python tutorial video, and in this tutorial I'm going to talk about lists and tuples. So lists and tuples are something in which you can store multiple values. They're not like variables in which you can only store a single value. But you store a list inside a variable. Like in a variable, you don't do anything. You just store a single value and that's it. But using lists and tuples, you can store multiple values. So the difference between lists and tuples are lists are mutable and tuples are immutable. So immutable means you cannot add or remove any items from it, and mutable means you can add and remove items from it. So a list is done like, I'm just gonna give it the variable L, and then I'm gonna put square bracket. So here's my list, and yeah, and then tuple is done like, I'm just gonna name my tuple T, and tuple is done by normal parentheses. So first I'm gonna talk about lists. For example, I wanna add one item in my list. First, let me put some items in my list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, and I'm just gonna add some items in my tuple also. Yes, so I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in both of them. I used commas to separate them everywhere. Yes, and yeah. So now I need to add something in my list. First, I'm going to print my list before to show you guys I really added, and I just set it append. You first type your list name, then you type dot append, and I want to add 6 into my list. So for now I'm gonna run it. Oh, I did not print it after, and now I'm gonna run it and see. So before I appended it, it was the same list, and after I appended 6 into it, it's a different list. Yeah. Now, for example, I wanna insert a value between like 1 and 2. I want to insert 6 between 1 and 2. So to do that, it's really simple. So a list and tuple have index values to access them. I'll tell about that later in the same video. So like in real life counting, like when you're talking to a human, you'll say that this is the first value in the list. But in Python, this is the 0th value, this is the first, this is the second, this is the third, and this is the fourth. Python always starts with 0 for lists, tuples, or anything. So now I want it between 1 and 2. I want 6 between 1 and 2. So I'll just keep that over there. And then to add a value, we type our list name, then dot insert, and I want to insert 1 between 1 and 2. So 1 is the 0th value, 2 is the first value. So I want to make 6 my first value, cause 1 and then 6. So I'll just do list dot insert index number, comma, and then whatever you want to insert. And let's run that. Oh no, I need to print it. Why do I always forget to print it? Then I'm just gonna print L real quick, and then let me run. So as you guys see over here, before the list was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I used append method to add 6 at the end, and then I used the dot insert method to insert 6 at the first value at the first index number. So yeah. Now if I try any of these things with a tuple, I'm just gonna change these to T, my tuple name, and yeah. So as you guys see, if I try any of these things, trying to do it with my tuple, it's gonna give me an error. I can't do any of these things with a tuple, so it's just gonna give me a big error. So a tuple can never be appended or can never insert anything. Now I'm just gonna tell you one last thing for lists, which is remove. So let me just change everything back to normal. Yes, so I'm just gonna clear this. So now I don't want the value 5 in my list at the end. So it's as easy as anything, like insert and append. I'll just type L dot remove, and then I want to remove 5. I'll just type 5, and I'm gonna print L. So this is the normal list. This is the list after appending 6. This is the list after inserting 6 at the first index value, and this is after removing 5. You see, there's no 5, and it's just like 1, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6. So yeah, you cannot even do dot remove with a tuple. To do that, you need to change a tuple into a list. Yeah, like I think you do dot list, T dot list. Yeah, I think it's dot list. Then you do this. No, that's not it. I think, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys about this, how to add values in a tuple, in the next video. There is one way, but it's pretty hard, and you can just not understand it. I think to convert a tuple into a list, you need to manually convert it, which is not very good. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you guys is how to access one value. For example, I only wanted to print out 2 from my list. So I'll just do this. Same works with tuples. So I'll just type my list name, square brackets. Even with tuples, you do square brackets. And I want to do 2. I want to print out 2. So L and the index number, which is, I think I need to see it from, look at it from here, because then I'm appending all that stuff. So I'm gonna print 2 out, which is the second index value, and yeah, I'm just gonna print that out. So it printed out 2. Now I want to print out 6, which is the first value, as you guys see. So 6 is gonna be 1. Now it's gonna print the first index value. Here you go, guys. So guys, this was it for this video. I'm gonna tell you guys about dictionaries in the next video, and also about how to add and remove items in a tuple. So bye guys.